S2S Podcast, fam. What's up, man? I know y'all been hearing us talk about the Patreon, man, but we taking it to another level. That's right, man. Access to live podcasts. You can watch the pod live on Zoom.
Patreon fam, what's good, man?
All right, we're going to do a Q&A afterwards. Also, man, we got early access to the pod. Everybody else get it Thursday. You get it Tuesday, man. We got discounts on merch, tickets to events, unreleased ET content, man. He speaks all over the world. Y'all gonna get that content that nobody else gets, man, as well as, you know, these beautiful gentlemen sitting here, you know what I'm saying? Carl, Maul, ET on his way. He had to go pick up some food for Didi, but y'all gonna get early access to that. And kind of like low-key my social media, man. That's the only place I actually be posting. And shout out to my baby. Those of y'all been asking about Trey's Comedy Corner, we got him on Patreon too, man. Y'all go to Patreon, check us out, S2S Patreon. Man, don't tell nobody. It's like $7, bro. Y'all come check us out, man. Show some love, support. Appreciate y'all. Love.
Just because you feel the pain in a certain area or the pressure in a certain area don't mean that's the area that need to be fixed. It's another area. So every morning, y'all know my 5 pillars, and I was doing my faith. This is Monday. I didn't even know you was gonna talk about this. I don't even know if you knew that you was gonna talk about this. On Monday, after I did my daily devotional, look at what I write.
Sometimes when we have an issue, you can't fix the issue. You have to fix everything around it. Ooh, talk about hip and back injuries and how you build up the muscle and how the doctors tried to fix the issue but couldn't do it. Some of y'all need functional training in your life. When you strengthen the other areas of your life, it takes away the pressure from the issue area.
You ready? Fine.
What's going on, world? Welcome to another edition of the Secret to Success podcast. I'm your host, CJ, joined as always by the Bayesian sensation, Mr. Carl Wesley Phillips.
What's going on, y'all? What it do?
I got the good doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, listen, first off, brother, I appreciate you giving me that doctor title.
Dr.
But
King.
you know, when you sit next to a real doctor, and then I got
By real doctor, what do you mean?
A real doctor. In every way possible, brother. Real doctor. I ain't gonna let him do you like that, bro.
Right,
put some respect on my name. You know what I'm saying? The only doctor sitting over here.
Listen, dog, we got Dr. King in here, man. And then also Douglas is in the building, man. Douglas, how you feeling?
I'm feeling phenomenal.
You put some socks on for the pod. I thought you were going to let the toes ride.
Well,
I thought you were going to let them ride.
I'm not going to lie, I would, but it's cold outside.
Yeah.
So to walk from there to here, I just like, I got to put something
Hey,
on.
man, I got to start by saying, I don't even know where I'm going with this. I was just saying to God last night, I was like, yo, I'm grateful. Like, you know, we talked about it on the ride home. You know, we had, you know, testimonies or whatever. And, you know, we was just talking about how, like, I hope, you know, people respect and understand how hard it is to have your content penetrate in this climate, in this world that we live in. If it's not the foolishness that we see just in the community, just the, you know, kind of the wild, ratchet, if it's not the politics, if it's not, you know what I mean? Like, when you look on, you know what's going to get clicks. You know, people say stuff that's like, oh, okay, you trying to get people to click. And that's cool. I'm like, do your thing. Like, we've never been haters. Like, and again, I just want to show what our version is. Like, what me and my homies are on. Like, this is what we on. We on generational wealth. We on talking about our wives and kids and, you know what I mean, those type of things. And we just believed that there was people who wanted to be on that as well. And when I look across the board, I'm like, okay, cool. And, I mean, this Toby's rap career started from E and I talking, and we was like sitting there like, dog, it's like, yeah, I mean, here go the thing. No, it is good music.
No, I'm saying we needed something.
Yeah, we needed something. But I'm saying it was good music. I mean, bro, this was when Lil Wayne was on his run. I'm talking about in the middle of his, like, whatever, and, you know, all of that. And I was into it. Of course, E wasn't like, you know, he was just like, see, I feel you. The music, the beats sound good and stuff like that. I'm not mad at none of that. But, like, no, like, where is the, and I was like, oh, okay, we need to create it. We literally said, I don't know if you remember, we were in the car, and then we were like, yo, let's just, and then about a year later, we met Toby, and then when, I never forget when he told me that, was like, bro, if you don't like the way something going, you can sit there and, you know what I'm saying, hate on it, or you can actually do something yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, okay, cool, so no complaining. And now we got Toby to the Grammys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got Toby in Transformers, and he talking about his wife and kids and got them in the videos and ain't acting ridiculous and love his family and love God and trying to build generational wealth. And it's like, that's what we're going to continue to do. But I really just wanted to, I guess, acknowledge God for getting us to this moment that, you know, we can be a blessing to the community and we can be examples and pillars, because I think all of us here understand that we are role models, that young kids are looking to E, you know, and asking to take pictures and saying that you changed my life and all of those things. And that does come with a responsibility, especially in a community that hasn't always had the greatest representation in the media, right? There's always been the greats among us, but when you look on TV, they don't portray that of us. And so for us to be able to get to where we at and to have E walking through, you know, getting the same kind of reception that, you know what I'm saying, somebody who not on the same message gets, you know, it's just a blessing, bro.
And to make people feel comfortable. I noticed this. And so, you know me, I'm always studying. I'm always watching. I can't help it, E. It's just the police in me is that, you know, and I watch you without trying to watch you. And just, it's a difference, right? You will see somebody that's on his level or have his celebrity or whatever, where people will, you know, might come up to that person, you know, hey, can I take a picture with you? Could I? And then that person's like, oh, you know, yeah, you take a picture, come on. E will watch people watching him.
Yeah.
And before, if he even sees that, they like, yo, that's E. But they feel uncomfortable. They don't know. I don't know if they watched the podcast and heard CJ say, don't come up to me, you know, that type of stuff. Which somebody did, even yesterday. Black had a partner or a friend that was like, hey, man, my man want to come up to y'all, but he watched the podcast and he kind of scared.
And C was with us.
Right, because CJ be looking like this too, like, don't come up to me. He got that look, but he's not like that, but he got that look. But E will look at you and see that you want to even, and he'll go to you and then ask that person, like, hey, man, can we take a picture together? So he just eliminates.
For the record, I'm cool with anybody who listens to the podcast coming up to me as long as you're in Patreon. You know what I'm saying? I need 7 at least for the pick. You know what I'm saying? You need to be supporting.
But no, that's just, man. That's
for
a different
sure.
level, bro.
Yeah, no, and again, I don't think there's a better human on the planet equipped to do it. I'm talking about we ain't got no security. We ain't, you know, what, you security? Oh, let me tell you something, Marlon. Let me tell you something.
Listen, anytime I'm with this man, I don't even care if I'm on a billboard with him. I'm security, dog. It's just, bro. I'm his Thomas. I'm always gonna protect, bro. I protect you without you even knowing, little fella. There's been times we've been in different countries, and what's my title when we're in different countries? I'm the minister of what?
Oh, Security.
Minister of Defense, bro.
Defense,
security
sorry.
got me like I got ink.
Oh, yeah. That's
what security mean?
Right.
Hold on. Before you got here, I was the Minister of Defense.
Ooh.
Tell him, remember the airport? I'll tell the story again if you want to.
Yeah, he told the story.
Yeah. My man was checking, right.
Yeah, the FBI was on me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The feds was on me.
Yeah.
And I ran right up on the feds. I told you, bro.
Was that the first conference?
Was it?
I feel like it was.
No, it was before that.
It was before that.
Yeah, it was before. You talking about before Connecticut? No, it was a long time ago.
I feel like it was an East Coast thing that we was doing.
Candace was with us. TJ was with us.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, TJ was with us. It was a long time ago, bro. This was like,
I can still see it. I can still see that.
That had to be like 17 years ago, bro. I'm dead serious. Candace, we wasn't married. Me and Candace wasn't married at the time.
All right.
So, yeah, this is about 17 years ago, bro. I was young. For those of y'all who don't know, I was just at the airport, and it was 2 dudes staring at us.
Staring.
Like, legit, like, I ain't trying to say I was the toughest dude in the world. You came through with the hair blowing?
Who is this coming in?
I was looking at him in the...
No woman, no cry.
That boy came through with the hair. Don't ever walk in here with the soul glow and think you know.
Just let yourself.
Come on. No, give me the camera, show the people.
Go right in the middle. Hey, you're officially a part of the squad now.
When I say you open that,
hey, don't do that. There's gonna be a lot of women calling.
Come on, you know how the cross ventilation hit, and it was like he was at the door. I was like, the prince just walked in, looking beautiful.
You're gonna get a lot of young women calling on this podcast.
Come on. So long story short, it was like some federal agents or something. I don't even know why they was on us. We was looking like the most regular
School
humans
kids.
you ever seen in your life.
I should have been.
But hey,
took care.
let me tell you something, bro. Boys staring at me. And TJ, if y'all don't know, TJ bigger than Maul.
Cap.
All right.
His lower body, his legs.
Nah.
He ain't got his leg.
No.
I mean, we neck and neck now. Come on now.
Okay.
He's just a little darker, so it shows.
Okay, all right. I don't know.
The darkness shows a
Shows
little
up
different.
there.
You know what I'm saying? I got a little,
All right.
just a little
That's what
light.
I'm saying. Okay, all right.
He tried it though.
But let me say something. I ain't wait on nobody else to go holler at them. I went right up to them like, do we have a problem? I smack taste out of both of y'all mouth. And I'm just saying, I ain't say I was the toughest. What's my rule? I don't like the gray area.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, bro, this is my personality, bro. I would rather be on the hunt than getting hunted and reactionary. Does that make sense?
No question.
Like, I ain't never like, because I get nervous when I feel like you in control. I just want to take control of the situation. So I told you, I wasn't trying to be tough. I was scared.
Yeah.
So when I get scared, I'm straight to the action because I don't like, that's just the pilot in me.
Yeah,
though.
get it over with.
Get it over
get
with.
over with.
If we gonna scrap, even if you gonna whoop me, just do it. Because the nervousness of getting whooped is worse than getting whooped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, turned out they was some federal agents, and that probably not the best move. But anyway, I used to be the minister of defense, dog. I was the one, like, you know what I'm saying? Jump bad. Even with TJ rolling with us, I was the one who was gonna get active. You know what I'm saying? So
No, we got
this,
2.
Yeah, I'm saying this. That was 7. So I was 20. Ooh, what, 24.
Wow.
You was a youngster.
Young. No, I'm saying it was.
I'm talking about. I was still like.
Yeah, you still.
Yeah, I was still big.
You still here.
Oh, bro.
Still bucking up.
Oh, let me tell you something. Still lifting, strong, like fully. Oh yeah, you know how you feel at that age, like. Oh yeah, no.
Was your hair like
it's
that?
Gonna be. No, I wish. That was already
Oh,
fading.
yeah, you didn't need that.
Yeah, I was fading.
No, he didn't need that at that age.
Oh.
He didn't need
Oh
that.
no.
He had enough. He had enough.
Rico.
He had enough.
Oh no, I had enough.
He had enough, bro. He had a car. That was enough.
That's enough.
Yeah, no doubt. So anyway, man, but yeah, no, I was the minister of defense. Now Maul is the minister of defense because when we were in
Colombia,
Rome.
Oh,
we saw some child trafficking.
Yeah,
going on.
for real.
It was weird, bro.
For real.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, bro. We was at the. We got
at the mall,
stranded
bro.
at the mall.
And it was a different mall, like way out, like not in the
weird.
tourist area. It was like really in the hood.
Bro, you know, like Taken, like the movie Taken, when they be like in like a weird, bro, because you know it was one of those where we came like from our flight and we had the whole day in Rome, and we was like, man, we landed, but the time change was messed up, and we were like, all right, let's just get out the hotel. Bro, we was in this weird mall, dog. It was like kind of desolate, and we were like, okay, we took an Uber there, and we didn't know they ain't had no Uber pickup at the mall. So they dropped us there, but they don't have any. So it's like all of these signs, and they're like, we can't read them. And they like call this for a cab, and the phone, it's like a local number, so the phone. So we out there trying to find a cab, and we saw some crazy stuff. And my man, I don't know what happened, but he was getting a little too close, and Maul went over there and sat next to. He tried to like move over by us. Maul, dude was sitting. It's a bench like 15 feet long. My man came and sat like not near us, but close enough to where Maul didn't like it. Maul came and sat directly like thigh to thigh with my man and was like,
you gotta when we talked earlier, you gotta just let them know, bro.
Like, no, he did.
You gotta let them know, like, all right, dog, like, it's gonna be one.
No, I'm not. It was sad, bro.
We were our wives, bro.
And I tried to call the authorities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I went in the hotel. It was a hotel right there, and I was like, hey, y'all need to call the police. There's some stuff going on.
Yeah.
I couldn't even call the police. I don't even know the police. 911. I'm in a foreign country.
And at one point, remember the
lady
girls
was
tried
like,
to come in the car? We was in a taxi, and the girl tried to like come up in our car.
My man had young girls. They was like changing clothes.
I'm talking like 13, 14 years old, bro. Like,
outside, they was changing outside right there, like by the taxi stand. And my man was like talking to them all aggressive. And then the girl tried to hop in the car. They had to be 13, 14.
At least.
Something like that.
13,
I tried to call
14,
the police in the hotel. They was like, I was like, oh, no, this is different. So anyway.
Maul be wondering why I be like, bro, when they coming to going out of town, some spots out the country, I'd be like, bro,
I said, you know what I need? I need more face on Liam Nielsen and
Oh,
Taken.
no doubt. Take it.
I need a little
No
Taken
doubt.
scene. I need a little Taken scene.
Oh, doubt. Are you tired of feeling sluggish and run down? Ready to take charge of your wellness journey? Well, get ready to supercharge your life with Organifi, the ultimate solution for vibrant health. Organifi offers a range of premium, plant-based superfood blends that are designed to nourish your body from the inside out. With carefully selected ingredients like matcha, turmeric, and moringa, each sip of Organifi is bursting with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals to fuel your day. Whether you're looking to boost your energy, support your immune system, or enhance your mental clarity, Organifi's got you covered, and the best part, it's quick, convenient, and it tastes absolutely delicious. And one of the things that I love about Organifi is that they keep adding products, guys. They recently added the Organifi Kids Protect. And listen, wellness starts from a young age. We don't want to wait till you get older to try to start taking care of yourself, right? So Organifi Kids is here to support your kids' daily immune health with clean, organic ingredients that are gentle enough for everyday use. With a delicious berry taste and no added sugar, it's the perfect way to give your child the nutrients they need to thrive. With powerhouse ingredients like orange, acerola cherry for vitamin C, elderberry for antioxidants, and propolis to naturally prevent sickness, Organifi Kids is like a superhero for your child's immune system. So whether you're nourishing your body with the original superfood blends or supporting your child's health with Organifi Kids Protect, you can trust that you're getting the highest quality ingredients backed by science. So why wait? Join the Organifi revolution today and experience the difference for yourself. Head over to Organifi.com/success and start living your healthiest, happiest life. And don't forget to check out Organifi Kids Protect because healthy kids are happy too. Organifi.com, Organifi.com/success.
Man, let's talk about pressure. I hit E the other day and, I was explaining to somebody who called me and was like, yo, man, I just feel like I'm not stressed, but I just feel like, between, my company, my marriage and stuff, like I'm just feeling a lot of pressure. And, I was explaining to that person that, you literally have to embrace pressure if you want to be great. And they were like, they were kind of like, okay, like I get what you're saying, pressure make diamond, it can bust pipes and make diamond, I get it. And I was like, no. Think about the essence of pressure. If you have pressure, it's because you have expectations. And I was like, it's a whole lot of people in this world who don't have any pressure. So when you look at something, I always believe that you have to always talk about looking at the inverse or the opposite, right? So the opposite of of having pressure is not having pressure. If you have pressure, it's because there's expectations placed upon you, right? Like, so I was telling this person, the reason you feel pressure is because you got a lot of people riding on you. You got payroll riding on you, you got a company, you got people, you got your wife, you got your kids, you got all of this stuff. So you got all of these things riding on you. And I said, man, the opposite of that is ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody thinking about my man, like, hey, bro, just do your thing, because we're not expecting, which means you haven't done anything. So I was like, you really have to change your relationship with pressure, because I think we all feel pressure. It's the relationship you have with it that dictates how you move. So I was saying to the person, like, bro, like, Kobe can't be Kobe if you don't hit the last shot. That's pressure. Jordan can't be Jordan if you don't hit the last shot. That's like Ronaldo, Messi, those are sports figures. Like, you have to deliver in that pressure-filled moment, because most people are not ready for that moment. That's what separates you and makes you great. So that's why I was telling that person, like, praise God that you got pressure, because that's an opportunity for you to actually become one of the greats. I was like, I don't know how many people you in practice, the coach do the simulation, like, you down? I do that sometimes with the kids, be like, me and Trey got a laundry basket with some socks, and I'm like, you down by 2. It's a 3-pointer. It's 1 second. I inbound the ball. I throw him the sock and he shoot it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you're trying to recreate some pressure in his mind, right? Mm-hmm. Because pressure makes you respond differently, right? Yep. So I wish they had a stat that I could go look at, right? But like the free throw percentage, like on the road.
Oh, no question.
With 1 second left to go. You've been doing basketball, playing basketball your entire life. You've been shooting free throws. Yeah. You might shoot it at an 88% clip. But when you put that pressure on.
Yeah, you saw it in the Final Four.
You saw it in the Final Four. Cats, it's too much, right? Like, what happens? You start sweating. You start thinking about all the things, right? You start thinking about what happens if I miss. Man, let me not leave it short. So all of these other things that in a non-pressure filled environment wouldn't fill your head. And that's okay, because here go the thing. If you down 1 and it's 0 seconds and you got fouled at the buzzer and you got a chance to go to the line, my point is you have a chance to become legendary and do things that most people can't do.
Yeah.
And so I was saying to this person, like, yo, praise God for the pressure.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel pressure in your marriage, it's probably because there's an expectation that things should be better. It's people who ain't got no pressure in their marriage. They like, bro, we didn't call it, bro. We ain't trying to get to that. We talked about it last night. It's just our marriage is what it is. You know, we might not get no divorce, but we ain't finna be in bliss. You know, and so I wanted to talk up to each one of y'all and get y'all perspective on pressure as it relates to anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, like, I think there's pressure you can have in your health and your finances and your marriage. Like, I think we all feel those, but I just want to know how y'all deal with them and how y'all process
Well, I'll say for me, there was a point in my life where pressure created anxiety. You know what I'm saying? So there was a time when I was like, so I'm going to be real and just say, you know, I left the crib when I was 16 years old.
Yeah.
So I've been familiar with pressure, you know, since I was a teenager.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You living in abandoned buildings, you know, you in that type of environment. So I was under pressure. And I had to deal with the pressure. But I think the difference between me now and then was anxiety, meaning I would only deal with pressure when it happened. You feel me? So when it came, like, time to, this pressure. Okay, I gotta deal with this. Whereas now, I wake up every day going, yo, it's gonna be some pressure that's gonna come to you. You gotta get ready for it. You feel what I'm saying? I just want to give everybody an example. So I went running this morning, and this is the first time in my life, man, like, I'm trying to really grow as a human, trying to get better. So normally if I have to, you know, do long distance, I just want to run and get it out the way.
Yep.
You feel me? So I just get up, get dressed, and run.
Yep.
That's how I used to be with pressure. It's just like, I just want to get it over with. Like, I don't want to get it over with no more. I'm not interested in getting over with. I want to live in it. You know what I'm saying? I want to be around it because I do understand what it does for my life as a whole. So this morning I got up and was like, yep, I'm going to get in the sauna for 30, right? When I get out the sauna, I'm going to walk for 10 on the treadmill. Then I'm going to run slow on the treadmill for about 5-6 minutes. Then I'm going to run moderately fast for about 5 minutes. Then I'm going to come outside and kill it. I was never that person. Matter of fact, I missed it. I'm sorry. I stretched for about 20 minutes. I had stretched. You feel me? So I'm like, bro, I want to enjoy this run. I don't want to get it over with.
Yeah.
Before, it's like, I just want, if I got
a completely different mindset, though.
Yeah.
Like, man, the approach to pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The approach to
question.
it.
So I'm just saying, that's what I used to be on. Like, I just want to, I was told today I got to run 6 miles. So I just want to be able to run the 6 and check 6.
It's done.
Today I was like, no, I want my knees to feel great. Bro, I was, Maul, you might think I'm playing.
No, I don't. I don't.
Maul,
I'm the one that's going to know you
right,
for real.
Right, Maul. Maul, I was talking to my knees, Maul.
Oh, come on.
I was talking to my knees.
Yeah.
I was like,
say to him?
I was like, yo, y'all in perfect shape.
Yeah.
The muscles, the blood pressure. Like, you are a great knee. I'm going to need you when I get out here to do my thing.
Knee affirmation. Wow.
No question,
Hey, see, when I took both my ACLs, I talked to my knees, too.
Bro, for real. And you know what's so funny?
Y'all fair.
Yeah, you know what's so funty? I told Rochelle the other day, I was like, I went out, my knees was hurting a little bit, these old knees. She was like, yo, you better be careful how you talk about your knees. She's like, you better, because they listening to you. And I was like, you know what? You right. I was like, let me stop. So, bro, iced them. you know, it was like, hey, look, we about to hit
We
the
good.
Chicago Marathon in October.
Oh, let's go.
I'm like, let's go.
You know what? It's crazy you said that.
Yeah. I'm like, let's
I'm
go.
supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, okay.
That's what we working towards.
Okay, yep. I'm
Yeah,
like,
but
let's
I'm not
go.
gonna run it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna walk it and,
Okay.
and fast walk and like a light jog.
No, you probably catch up with me anyway, so it's all good.
I can see me.
I see you out
Hey, you know that sport where
Yeah.
people be.
Well, you're doing a slow run and you're doing a fast walk.
It's the same thing.
Y'all might want to just.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It don't even
Same
matter the
thing.
time
Yeah.
we come in.
No.
It don't matter, bro.
No.
I know it matters. It matters.
Okay, it matters.
We already won the prize.
Yeah. It matters for me, Mark, because I got a trainer, but it don't matter. I'm not taking it serious like that, but I got to run a certain
Gersh is
pace.
actually doing it with me too.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
cool.
but he's really doing it just in case I collapse and my knees and back go out.
It ain't going out. My feet, everything. I'm just like, yo, we gonna do it. But what I'm saying, Ma, is this is the first time in my life I'm not running to finish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running as a part. It's the process. When I got out there, did my thing, right? And so it's the same way with pressure now. I remember getting up going, I hope I don't have no pressure today. I hope nothing bad happen today. I hope today is a good day. I hope everything go well. And God was like, how's that gonna help you?
No. Stay and I want I don't want this to be missed. And maybe hopefully I did a decent job of setting it up. But I'm just telling you right there, when you pray for there to be no pressure, how do you exemplify greatness if there's
You're
nothing?
praying for no growth.
Yeah, you're praying for
That's
nothing
what
to
you're
happen.
praying for.
That's what I'm
nothing.
saying.
Yeah, nothing to happen.
And then
period.
you wonder why your life from this moment and then 365 days looks exactly the same.
Yeah,
You probably haven't dealt with any pressure.
yeah.
You either ran from it or didn't get through it or let it cripple you or let it give you anxiety.
Yeah.
It's the getting through the pressure that moves the needle.
Oh, bruh. That is and so, again, just the running thing with the pressure now, I'm like, yo, God, I actually need it because it's going to separate me.
Mm-hmm.
So just an example before, you two wax deep. I think what makes me a better speaker than most people is the pressure that I put on myself. And that is the pressure to deliver to this company whatever it was they wanted.
Do you think there's more pressure now, like that everybody's like, oh my God, ET's here, he's about to give the greatest speech ever? Or like back in the day, pressure of being like, I need to give a fire speech
We're
so I
building.
can, I'm
Well,
building.
I actually feel like I have to create pressure. Now there is no pressure. I feel like now it's like they've watched so many of my videos, it don't matter what I really say. It's already sealed in their head.
So you
who I am.
manufacturing pressure.
Yeah, I manufacture
Now that's,
pressure
no, hold on.
I was
Listen.
waiting to talk about that.
Now that's
I
what we
won't
call
get
the
into it,
highest
though, Carl.
level.
Yeah.
No. That's the highest level, and that's what Jordan and Kobe were doing.
Yeah.
Jordan was, bro, that's why he was staying after gambling for shots, because he trying to manufacture pressure. Like, they said, Jordan, I sent more of the video. They was like, bro, my man, the feeding that fire of competitiveness, right? He was manufacturing stuff to do that. He said my man came up to, you saw that clip I sent you? But it was like they was in the city, and it was like a dope boy that came up to Mike and was like, let's gamble. And he was like, I got 100,000. And Mike was like, oh, that's cute. You got 100,000. He was like, yeah, he wanted to I don't know if he wanted to shoot dice or something. He wanted to play some games and slowly do the money. And Mike was like, grabbed the coin and was like, no, let's just flip heads or tails for 100,000. You call which one you want.
Golly.
You know what I'm saying? My man, my man was like, nah. You ain't see that clip? I
don't think so.
But anyway, yeah, Mike was like, yeah, we'll just flip a coin for 100,000 right now.
Right now.
I'll let you choose. You want heads or tails? I don't care.
Yeah.
And my man was like, oh, no. He backed out of it or whatever. But I'm just like, when Mike got to the point where he was like, bruh, I done won 6 rings. I done, you know what I'm saying? I done sold the most shoes. I done made all, now I got to manufacture pressure. So the greats are not even, once they make it, they not even looking to run from pressure. Now they looking like, I don't even got no pressure. I'm trying to create it. And here you are not where you want to be.
Avoiding pressure.
Cool.
So I just want to say this. The first and most important distinction is I am creating pressure, not I am pressured.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of us is external pressure, and that's where the anxiety and stress come from. Because everybody think you should do this. No. You saying, I am bringing my own pressure. Y'all saw the Kobe clip that I sent y'all a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
That one blew my mind. They say Kobe, again, this is the Kobe AI era. So he's about to go play Allen Iverson, and they said Kobe literally had his trainers go find 10 cats off the street, the baddest balls. You saw it?
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
they said he would line them jokers up at the other end of the floor, and they come 10, one by one to him. His job was to defend them, go back down, score, and get back and defend the next one. That's the practice he created for himself because he's like, yo, I'm not about to go play nobody unless I know I'm at my best. He did that in practice.
Yeah.
But look at the mentality. You know what's crazy? Like, again, okay, so I was thinking about this yesterday too, Carl, and I thought about it before, but it's like, all right, cool, you got Kobe, the first one in the gym. Again, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's like Tyronn Lue, you should have been the first one in the gym. I'm just saying.
No question.
I'm just saying, you should have been the first one.
Right, you should have never left.
Never left the gym.
Okay, so you could talk. Here's the thing. Like, I'm trying to help somebody. Can you be Kobe? Maybe not. Maybe there's some natural gifts that Kobe also had that were God-given.
Right.
But if he with those God-given gifts felt the need
Like
to
that.
be in there and doing that kind of stuff, then you know you ain't quite as, I'm saying, what more could you get out of life? And that's why this is so important, because your mindset and what you're able to accomplish, if you had a mentality to get up, and again, I'm not saying I had to get around E to get it. Bro, I told somebody, bro, I was telling them yesterday, we was riding in the car. I'm not trying to be funny. By the time I met E, if you paid me $1 million, I couldn't name you a name of a motivational speaker. Now, Marv had a different experience just in how he grew up. I couldn't, bruh, you could say any name and I could not. You could say Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. You could say all of Zig Ziglar. You could Think and Grow Rich. I didn't know none of that, bruh. I had never in my life heard none of that. I heard nobody talking about it. I heard nobody saying like, oh, you need to start generational wealth. Like, these were not terms that I was ever familiar with. Mark couldn't believe, even when I met him, I'm like, bruh, I don't really know real estate like that. Like, I don't, like, he was like, yo, you don't know?
That's wild.
The fix and flip, buy and hold, the ARV? Like, you don't know what I was like, bro,
If I had to get into heaven off one of them terms,
bro,
I would
I'm just saying, man, straight
I'd have
ahead.
been lost.
Oh, hell. But I didn't know any of that because I hadn't been exposed to it.
All right, here's a quick test for you. How many subscriptions do you have active right this moment? It's probably a bit more than you think, but you're not alone. Did you know that over 75% of people have subscriptions that they've actually forgotten about? Between the streaming services, fitness apps, delivery services, guys, it's never ending. But thanks to Rocket Money, you can take control of your spending and not waste money on those things that you don't use. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. With Rocket Money, you have full control over your subscriptions and a clear view of your expenses. You can see all of your subscriptions in one place, and if there's something that you don't want, Rocket Money can help you cancel it with just a few taps. The dashboard even shows you this month's spending compared to last month, so you can clearly see your spending habits. Plus, they help you create a custom budget and keep your spending on track. Rocket Money will even try to negotiate lower bills for you guys by up to 20%. And all you have to do is submit a photo of that bill, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. They'll deal with the customer service for you. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/success. That's rocketmoney.com/success. rocketmoney.com/success. Brainstorm with me for a moment. What's something that works so well that it's basically magic? Let's think about maybe air conditioning, noise canceling headphones, meeting free Fridays. What about selling with Shopify? Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business, and that's why we've rocked with them for so long. They grew with us. From the launch of your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the, did we just hit $1 million stage? Shopify is there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere, from their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout. 36% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Hey, one of the dope things that Shopify has done recently is that you don't even have to sell just your own stuff anymore. Shopify Collective is a newer initiative. You can actually curate products to sell from other brands that you love, giving your customers even more variety and your business more visibility and more sales. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the United States, and Shopify is the global force behind brands like Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/secret to success, all lowercase, right? Again, go to shopify.com/secret, the word TO2 success. Go there now to grow your business no matter what stage you're in. Again, shopify.com/secret to success.
So I'm young, and the crazy thing is, Carl, I was speaking. I was speaking and didn't know who none of this stuff. Like, bruh. I remember first time you said Les Brown, I was like, who is that? He was like, oh, he's a motivational speaker. I was like, okay, I just didn't know.
That's wild.
I never heard the name. I heard of a motivational speaker, but I just thought it was just like your high school basketball coach.
I was going to say Magic Johnson was the motivational speaker.
Right,
I would have thought about it.
You see what I'm saying? Exactly. And so you're not exposed to it, but it's like once you get exposed to it, now how can you adopt this mindset? And no, you may not be Kobe. But how much more can you pull out of your life if you start putting that pressure on yourself and embracing that pressure and getting through that pressure? People start to look at you different when you become a pressure breaker.
Yeah.
Like, people look at you different. They like, like, whoa.
Pressure breaker.
Bro, I'm just saying.
Can I speak to pressure real quick? This is crazy, bro. I'm going to give my phone to Carl in a minute because y'all ain't going to believe I had wrote this.
Down.
But one thing about pressure, and this is the thing. So a lot of people that's listening to us, they're going to be thinking about pressure in the terms of, or the sense of like, this area I feel pressure in.
Right.
But just because you feel pressure in that area doesn't mean that's the area that needs to be fixed.
Right.
I was on the table with Gersh for years. I was going to a doctor. You know this. I was going to the pain treatment center.
Yep.
I was going in. My back was having problems. My lower back, my L7, L6. They were injecting cortisone shots in my back for years. I was getting cortisone shots in my back. My hips started bothering me. They was injecting cortisone shots in my hips for years. I was getting this. I go to Gersh because this is not. It'll relieve the pain. It'll relieve the pressure for that very moment, or for maybe even about a month. But then it would always come back. I said, I can't live like this no more. That's when I got with Gersh. Gersh heard the pod. Gersh. And then one time, bro, Gersh went and he put me on his table. I was in Texas. He put me on his table and Gersh started messing with my feet. I said, Gersh, my back hurt. I feel pressure in my back, Gersh. Gersh was at my feet. Then he went to my calves. And then Gersh put his finger in my hamstring. Instantly relieved the pressure. He took his finger out my hamstring. My back started hurting again. Then he went back into the hamstring again and went deeper. My back was completely fine. I said, what is this? How is it that I'm not feeling that pressure in my back no more and you in my hamstring? Gersh told me, he said, bro, for years, the doctor's been relieving the pressure in the wrong place. He said, you got pain in your back because you have a tightness in your hamstrings. He said, your hamstrings are weak. He said, then he went to the glute area. He said, your glutes are weak. So therefore, it's causing pressure in your back.
My.
So all this time, the doctors have been giving me shots in the area where I'm feeling the pain, but the solution was not in the back. The solution was actually in my hamstring, strengthening my hamstrings. Some people you feel pressure in your marriage. and you're literally going back and forth arguing with your spouse.
And it has nothing to do with that.
You're literally
nothing to do with that.
You're literally going to a therapist.
You get cortisone shots
And
in your cheeks.
and it has nothing
To do with
Maul
to
got a
do
little BBL.
with your marriage.
Maul got a BBL.
Come on, I'm gonna stay here because this is gonna bless somebody. It's you literally going. You've been going for years. You've been going for years getting shots to numb the pain. Because Gersh was like, bro, all he's been doing is trying to. That doctor just been numbing the pain.
I got it. I got it.
The silliness.
Just silly. We trying to bless people. He won't crack joke. I'm gonna let this 6th grade right now. This 6th grade.
No.
This 6th grade. This 6th grade. Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna put you over here with the
Move him over.
move his chair.
I
Oh,
just want to see if I can get Eden break character.
I'm just saying this. He going back and forth, kicking me like we're in middle.
All right, and like we're in middle school, under the table.
Like, did you hear that? I'm like, I heard you. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to. Maul is with Carl getting
Okay.
freeing somebody.
But
Get back to the freeing part.
So if you
Maul.
think about that, that concept, bro,
yeah,
and I mean, you over here feeling pressure in your finances. And you literally thinking that, oh, I need to get another job. Yeah. Oh, I need to.
No, that's good.
But really, dog, the pressure that you're feeling, it's not really your finances. Yeah. It's really something else.
The mindset.
It's the fact. It's the mindset.
It could be affirmation.
It could be affirmation.
Affirmed. So you spending money.
It might even be your faith life is weak.
Yeah.
So therefore, your faith life is weak.
Yeah.
You're not doing or taking the steps necessary.
Wow.
And having that belief.
Yeah.
Right, to actually, and that weak faith life is spilling over to your financial life.
Good. That's good.
And so what Gersh had showed me was that just because you feel the pain in a certain area or the pressure in a certain area, don't mean that's the area that need to be fixed. It's another area. So I was so every morning, y'all know my 5 pillars, and I was doing my faith. This is Monday. I didn't even know you was gonna talk about this. I don't even know if you knew that you was gonna talk about this. On Monday, after I did my daily devotional, look what I write.
Sometimes when we have an issue, you can't fix the issue. You have to fix everything around it.
Wow.
Ooh, talk about hip and back injuries and how you build up the muscle and how the doctors tried to fix the issue but couldn't do it. Some of y'all need functional training in your life. When you strengthen the other areas of your life, it takes away the pressure from the issue area.
That's in my phone. Wow. What day is that?
Monday. Wow, it's 7:58 a.m.
I remember I told you, God give me the gift of vision and putting stuff in my head. Bro, the exact the gift of smell and taste.
Holy Ghost.
Just trying to make sure I'm in my gift too.
So that was on my mind. God put that on my mind and in my heart, bro, on Monday. Today is Saturday. And now we're talking about it, bro. Functional training. So now that was so Gersh went and talked to Hector. And what Hector does now, Gersh was like, yeah, Maul's having problems with his hip, his back. He's feeling the pressure in his hip and his back.
Yep.
But this is the area. Gersh was like, Maul is actually flat-footed. And so therefore his feet are flat. So now it's causing his hips. It's causing his hips to go in, and it's causing. And so for years, your doctor's just been just giving you shots, man, so you don't feel the pressure. But this is the solution. So now we do what's called functional training. And functional training helps you. It strengthens you. It relieves the pressure for everyday living. So some of y'all need that functional training in your life.
Yeah, that's good.
That functional training is going to relieve where your areas you're feeling pressure. Is pressure really real? If you think about it.
So how do you identify that area, though? Let's put some practicality on it.
I got you. So for the GC group, we did an activity recently where, again, it takes time to think. We're not moving away from that. Never again. We're going to talk about thinking. But we made you write out, and we did 7 areas, but 5 pillars. Whatever you want to subscribe to the areas of your life. We drew a circle. And each area of that circle, like, let's think of a pizza. That's simple. Each area of that, you grade yourself. All the stuff that you talk about, grade yourself in that area. And again, we're talking about a circle. So I want you to look at the wheel that you have, that circle, and see how that wheel roll. Think about it. You got some areas of 8, another areas of 2, but it's a circle.
Yeah.
So that 8 here, that 2 here, that's bro, good. That's a bumpy ride. Yep. So I need you to identify, like Ma was saying, where's the pain area, right? Because now as you're grading yourself, you got to stop thinking, be honest. Not just I feel good today, so I'm adding my health. No. Let's be real. What are you eating? What are you, as an example, like, are you really, Gersh said something deep to me. He's like, yo, all these people lifting weights, like y'all are, and he ain't saying it like this, but y'all dumb. And I was like, why you say that? He's like, bruh, functional training. Ma just said that, it reminded me. Bruh, when you pick up your child, like, what muscles are you using to do that? When you do life activities, he's like, that's how you train. It ain't just trying to get strong biceps. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, think about the activities you're doing. Anyway, let me go back. So as you look at your health, you're measuring based on all these categories. So now you can look at this full circle, right? And see, dude, this area of my spirituality is non-existent. That's the area that I know is affecting my finances. Let me be real. It's affecting everything else, because if I don't hear clearly, everything else is affected, as an example. But when you start to look at that wheel and you can see all these areas, oh yeah, it becomes real clear to you, oh no, we got to fix this.
So, yeah. So I would say, as an example, in my marriage, there were things that I fixed in my marriage that had nothing to do with me dealing with Dee Dee, but Dee Dee definitely, as a pilot, seeing me become more aggressive, me more protective, me more a better decision maker. You know what I'm saying? So this didn't even have to do with her, but if somebody is, maybe somebody's calling the house, or somebody's knocking on the door to sell something, in the area where Ma before I would kind of feel uncomfortable, and because I felt uncomfortable, I kind of backed off. Now she got to go to the door, or now she got to say something to somebody because I wouldn't say nothing, but it's like, yo, this is affecting our house. So I don't want to say nothing. So I realized just taking another level of leadership and being more, intentional and deliberate about protecting my family versus protecting somebody else's feelings. Because here's what happens. What I didn't realize was all these years when I would be like, okay, I don't want to hurt their feelings, she's not feeling protected, or my son's not feeling protected, or my daughter's feeling like, oh, you putting them first, and then we getting leftovers. You know what I'm saying? So you going to speak, or you out the house because you got to do something for them, but it was my birthday and you weren't at my birthday. So you was like, you could do it before, you could do it after, but you never told them you could do it before, you could do it after. So when I started stepping up and telling people no, I started even seeing the respect of my family for me go to another level. You feel what I'm saying? And again, getting the respect for them had nothing to do with doing nothing for them.
Yeah.
But the way I started to treat the outside world, and I started setting up boundaries for the outside world, they start going like, oh, okay.
It relieved the pressure in the family. That's
That's
the whole point, bro.
That's it.
We were talking about marriages and being in bliss with your spouse. We were talking about things like that.
Yeah.
And it's like the older you get, you be hearing like, guys just like, yo, man, me and my wife, we really ain't, intimate like that. And a lot of times it'd be like,
I just try to get. I had to get.
Right.
Waiting on
Set the tone. So that same person be talking though. When you first got married, you was 190 pounds.
Yeah.
Now you about 300 pounds.
290.
295. And it's like the problem in your bedroom is not necessarily the bedroom. The problem that your pressure you having is actually because you ain't working out every day.
Hold on. Now you stepping on all kind of toes for people now. Hold up. Yeah. Take a look at your wedding photo. Go put on that same
but
tux.
you gotta admit, like that
put
person.
On that same, just I'm saying that's true.
Put on
right.
your same
She still love you.
Go put
she
on that
still
same
love you,
suit. But what did he say? She ain't fitting that dress though.
And it's real though. But and that's why I tell people, like a lot of times the area that you feeling the pressure in is that's not the problem area. How many people have gotten divorces and it really wasn't because of that spouse? It was because of all these other things.
Well, you said yesterday it's because you had your wife working too hard.
Oh, see, now that's
how
much time we got?
Listen. No. Listen.
Ooh.
We don't, and ain't nobody trying to be sensational.
Yeah.
But you was just saying, and I agree. You were saying you had a couple homies who, because they wasn't handling their business financially, their wife was overworked, and it stressed them out.
Yeah.
And listen, let me put myself, like, I don't even want to do the whole whatever. When we were getting our stuff going and my wife was working 80 hours, corporate life, coming home, sleep, shower, and back to work, that kind of thing. All right, bruh. When you living under that kind of stress, it's hard to be in bliss. I was feeling good because once we start rolling, I was like, hey, everything is great.
Yeah.
But I looked up and I told them last night, part of my testimony, I was just like, dog, I didn't realize my wife was getting burnt out. Because I just got a strong wife and she wasn't trying to say nothing, but like, I was like, oh, okay, you burnt out. And that's starting to affect the way you move at the crib with me and the kids. Okay, cool. So because I was handling my business, I was like, congratulations, give you 2 weeks notice. We up out of here. And I was able to relieve that part of it. So to Maul's point, it may not have been what it seemed like it was, but it was that my wife working, she wanted to be at home with the kids.
She don't love you no less.
She wanted to be at home with the kids. I'm just saying, and to each his own. Obviously, every situation is different. Yeah. So it might be some people out there like, yo, I love working 80 hours a week, and this
no question
motivate me. My wife did not enjoy being at work by the time I got the kids up and took them to daycare, and then by the time she got home, it was past dinner time, and it's almost time to put them down.
Yeah.
She was not happy with that life Monday through Friday. So that started to create some pressure and stress on her that was unhealthy. So I had to remove her from that situation. But you're talking about removing her from a 6-figure job, all the health benefits and 401ks and everything else that come with that, and just walking away. But we were able to do that because of the situation that, we put ourselves in. But to your point, yesterday we was talking and I was like, I almost told Maul, like, I don't know if people mature enough to handle that. Yeah. Because, and not to mention, we're going to speak from a male perspective on that, right? Like, so again, I'll let you say it, but I just wanted to preface it by this wasn't like, oh, women should be at home, you know what I'm saying, washing dishes and cooking. Like, I just didn't want it to, again, you know how people are. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want them to be all in the comments like,
y'all
sexist. It's like,
his wife came home and cooked and cleaned.
No. I didn't want to, I didn't relieve the pressure. Sure. I didn't relieve the pressure in her life in that area. Put more pressure in another area.
Right. Okay, see, that's how. All right, we on track now. Go for it. Yes, sir.
And I wanted to say this though, Maul, because there's another group out that's struggling with what I'm struggling with.
Yeah,
and that is, you can look at your marriage and see in some areas that it is the same. So you do weigh the same amount you weigh in high school or college, whatever it is. Didn't nobody gain weight. But you still the same in terms of maturity.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you haven't grown.
Yeah.
So that's what I meant
your
with
bank
Didi.
account look the same.
Yeah, well, I'm saying even with, like, let's say with Didi always been strong. So God was like, bruh, so because she always been strong, you just gonna let her keep being strong? Like, bruh, that don't even make sense. Like, what she's supposed to be strong though. If y'all married for 80 years, she's just supposed to be strong for the whole 80. That's
strong
too much, bruh.
Yeah.
That's too much pressure. Like, now it needs to be a Clydesdale.
Yeah.
So if she was strong in the beginning of the marriage, because I was 16, bruh.
Yeah.
Probably didn't mature until Jalen was born. That means 25, and then it was like, maybe I didn't really, it didn't catch up until 27, 28. I don't remember. But it's like, she always, credit-wise, school-wise, she always handled her business. So God is like, yo, when you gonna Clydesdale it though? So if she could do 10, then won't you do 10, and then won't y'all be able to pull 32,000 together? You feel me? So I'm saying, for me, I was screwed up because it was like, yo, you are strong, and you do certain things. And so now I'm just putting that responsibility on you because you're strong, and that's what you do. And God was like, she's still a human. Just because she's strong don't mean she's not human.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that she's not pressured. She just handles the pressure. She don't cry about the pressure.
Right.
She don't talk about the pressure in the way you talk about pressure. So now you need to relieve her from, bruh, small stuff. This morning, Lowe's was coming. She's like, yo, they're gonna be here between 8 to 12. So I was like, all right, bet, I'm gonna finish my running and everything by 8. Bro, as soon as I finish, they pull up. And I'm like, yo, no, you ain't gotta get out the bed. You ain't gotta do whatever the woman thing where you gotta get dressed and you gotta do all that. I was like, I'll take care of it. Whereas before, bro, if I'm working out,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, she can open up the door. I'm working out. And God was like, that's the part of your marriage that has not allowed you to be blissful. The part where you like, I'm doing this for me so you could do that.
Yeah.
Like I'm working out. God was like, Negro, stop working out. Just because you got to do 6 miles, you ain't got to do all 6 at one time.
Right.
You can do 4 and then come back and do 2 later.
Yeah.
Or do 4 and don't do the 2 later, but do your marriage. But I used to be the dude that I'm studying my Bible, or I'm doing the church thing, or I'm doing whatever I'm doing, and I'll get to you when I get to you. You know, and God was like, no, you got to stop doing that. Like, she needs to understand, I don't care what you're doing. You are the priority, so I'll stop. And when I started doing that, I started even doing it with my son. Like, yo, I don't care who I'm talking to, bro. I don't care if it's a $150,000 gig. I'm like, yo, do me a quick, give me a minute. This is my son.
Yeah.
I used to be like, hold on. Now I don't even play. Hey, this is my son.
Yeah.
Let me get on the other line. Let me see if my son is okay. If he's okay, I'm going to come back. Boog, what's up? I was just calling to check on you. You good? Yeah. All right, I'm on this business call real quick. I'm going to call you back in a minute. Ma, just doing that.
Yep.
Have my son at a different level of respect for me. Because before it used to be like, yo, dad making money, he doing his thing, but it's like, whatever business is, it seemed like that must be more important than us. Because anytime he got to do that, we don't get a call back. We don't get it's like when I'm finished and I'm done, then I'll hit you. And God was like, no, you got to grow up. You can still be a dope speaker and kill the game without having to put your family second. Like you can, and I'm just saying, bro, like since I've been on that, it just changed everything, bro. I want you to focus on here right now. Don't you worry about when you get home. You concentrate on this opportunity. You don't worry about tomorrow. You concentrate on this opportunity with all your might, with all your soul, with all your heart.
Thank you so much for rocking with us as always, right? We don't take it lightly, guys. And we hope that we've provided transformation and not just information. We want you to become the best version of yourself, right? Make sure you check out the show notes to access all the important links and get your product discounts. Now, one favor we're asking of you, do us this favor. Make sure you subscribe and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. We want to know your feedback on how we can serve you better. And if there's anyone that you think could benefit from listening to this show, please, I'm begging you, please share it with them. And remember, as E always says, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.